All right, so this is where things get really exciting for us, is that we can make changes. So Replit is so nice. As you guys know, we can make changes, we can run the code, we can see everything happen immediately. It's so nice to be able to do that. And so what we can do here is I'm going to change where it says name, right? And I know that I'm going to be looking in my HTML file because name, that's content, right? That's a heading. And so I'm going to change that to my actual name. And so I'm going to look around here and I see that I can add my name. So let's go ahead and let's just open it up so you guys can actually see. Actually, let's go here on this website. So I'm going to find this in my HTML file and I'm going to change it to say Marian Ano. So I think I found the line here, and right here it says your name. So it's line 41. I'm going to change it to Marian Ano. I'm going to run it. And then I see the change right there. And if I go to the larger one, I can refresh and it should change to Marian Ano. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to make that change. And now what I need to do is I made a change on line 41. And you notice here that version control has captured that I've made that change. And so what I need to do now is I need to make a comment, and I can do a commit and push. And it's going to push up that line right here, line 41, the change I made. It's going to push that up to my repository. So I'm going to say made a change on line 41, added my first and last name. It's really up to you how detailed you want it to be. This is called a comment. Comments, you have to do comments every time you commit to your repository. So that's mandatory. Once I'm done with my commit message, so that message is for me to understand what changes I made and why I made those changes. So I'm going to commit and push. And this is really cool because we're going to see that change here. So I'm going to have to refresh my index file so I can see that change. So let's go down to line 41, and there's that change right there. And once again, you can already see how powerful this tool is. And once again, GitHub is that application that developers around the world use to work with each other, to collaborate, to communicate changes that we make to our code. In my next video, I'm actually going to show you how I can view my page at my GitHub page URL. Stay tuned. Aloha. So the moment I've been waiting for sort of the culmination of lesson number 3 is for you to actually be able to view your GitHub page at your URL. So if you remember previously, I told you that your URL is going to be your username. So my username is wahinefreelancer.github.io. So that is the URL to my GitHub page. So I'm going to show you guys a few things. You can go into settings. So you need to be in your repository. You're going to go into settings. And if you want to, you can just copy and paste this right here, your repository name. And I'm going to open it up in another tab. And there's my website at wahinefreelancer.github.io. Now at some point, and I can set this up as another resource. If you wanted to have a unique domain name that you purchase and you want to link it to your GitHub page, I can point you to some resources so that you're able to do that. But that's why I sort of overemphasized, if you want to just keep this URL, just keep things really simple, you wanted to generate a meaningful username, and then it would just be followed by github.io as part of your whole URL. So I look forward to giving you a few more tips in lesson 4, but really you're going to be working on your portfolio site hosted on GitHub using GitHub pages. If you have any questions, please reach out to me over email. I look forward to reviewing all of your websites. Aloha.